Have you ever stopped to consider the profound impact your identity has on the course of your life? Your identity, a construct shaped by your experiences, beliefs and perceptions, is the compass that guides your journey through the world. It's the narrative you tell yourself about who you are, and as it turns out, it plays a pivotal role in shaping your reality. There exists a concept known as the looking glass self. Coined by the sociologist Charles Horton Cooley, this concept delves deep into the intricate web of human psychology, offering a profound perspective on how our self-perception becomes a mirror that reflects the reality we experience. Cooley's looking glass self-theory suggests that our identity is not a solitary creation, but rather a reflection of how we believe others perceive us. Picture a looking glass, a reflective surface in which we catch glimpses of ourselves as if through the eyes of the people we encounter. This mirror, which is comprised of social interactions, feedback and societal norms, molds and refines our self-concept. In the process of developing this self-concept, we internalize the perceptions of those around us. We imagine what others see when they look at us, forming our identities not only from our own beliefs, but also from the perceptions we assume others have of us. It's a subtle but significant interplay between our inner narrative and the external world, leading us to project a version of ourselves that we believe fits societal expectations. But what if we could harness the power of this looking glass self to our advantage? What if we could consciously shape our self-perception to mold our reality rather than merely mirroring the expectations of others? That is the essence of the fascinating journey we are about to embark on, a journey that revolves around the transformative concept that by changing your identity, you can effectively shift your reality. In this exploration, we will unravel the complex layers of human identity and delve into the psychology of self-perception. We will examine how shifting our identity can change our reality, along with how this can be done. Before we do so, we first need to understand what identity exactly is. Think of your identity as the lens through which you view the world. It's not just a simple name or label, it's a complex interplay of thoughts, emotions and beliefs that inform your choices, perceptions and actions. Your identity is the story you tell yourself about who you are and what you're capable of, and it has a profound impact on your life. Let's start with a simple example. Imagine two people, both faced with the same challenging situation. One believes in their ability to overcome obstacles, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth, while the other person sees the situation as insurmountable. The first individual's identity is that of a resilient problem solver, while the second identifies as a victim of circumstances. The difference in how these two people approach the situation is not merely a matter of attitude, it's a reflection of their respective identities. The first person's identity as a problem solver guides them to seek solutions, persevere, and ultimately overcome the challenge. The second person, on the other hand, allows their identity as a victim to dictate a passive response, leading to a different outcome. This stark contrast illustrates how our identity shapes our reality, influencing our choices and, consequently, the outcomes we experience. To delve deeper into the intriguing concept of changing one's identity to influence reality, let's take a closer look at the role of our brains in shaping who we are and how we can transform ourselves. Our brains, the most remarkable and potent organs within our bodies, play a pivotal role in molding and maintaining our identities. One illustrative study that provides insight into this intriguing aspect is the renowned London taxi driver research. In this captivating investigation, scientists delved into the brains of London's taxi drivers, celebrated for their exceptional knowledge of the city's intricate road networks. To earn the coveted status of a licensed London taxi driver, one must successfully conquer the knowledge, a grueling test that demands the memorization of an extensive and intricate map of the city's streets and landmarks. The findings of this study unveiled a remarkable discovery. The brains of these skilled taxi drivers exhibited notably enlarged posterior hippocampi, a brain region intricately linked to spatial navigation and memory. What's intriguing about this study is how it demonstrates the brain's capacity to adapt and change in response to new experiences and learning. In essence, these taxi drivers, through their dedication and commitment to mastering London's labyrinthine streets, had not only acquired a unique skill, but also reshaped their identities. The key takeaway from this study is that our brains are highly adaptable, and they change in response to our experiences and the narratives we feed them. This adaptability, known as neuroplasticity, is a fundamental element in understanding how we can shift our identities to change our realities. Our identities are not static, they are in a constant state of evolution. This evolution is influenced by a multitude of factors. The core factors that influence our identities are as follows. Experiences. Life is a journey filled with various experiences, both good and bad. These experiences have the power to mold who we are. For example, when we face challenging situations, we might develop an identity as a resilient individual who can overcome adversity. Conversely, our achievements can reinforce our belief in our capabilities and give birth to an identity as a competent person. Beliefs and values. What we believe about ourselves and the world around us is a significant ingredient in our identity recipe. If you believe that you're a kind and compassionate person, this belief becomes a part of your identity. The beliefs and values we hold shape our self-perception, influencing the way we see ourselves and others. Cultural background. Our cultural background is like the soil in which our identity grows. The values, traditions, and expectations that come with our cultural heritage play a vital role in how we view ourselves and our role in society. Our identity often reflects these cultural roots, weaving them into our sense of self. Influences. The people who surround us are like the sculptors of our identity. Our family, friends, mentors, and role models leave their mark on us, shaping our identity in various ways. Their beliefs and values can become a part of our own, contributing to the intricate tapestry of who we are. Self-perception. How you see yourself is the cornerstone of your identity. If you perceive yourself as a creative and resourceful problem solver, you'll likely act in accordance with that self-image. This self-perception affects your choices, actions, and the way you interact with the world. Your identity isn't merely a passive reflection of who you are, it actively shapes your choices and perceptions. When you identify as a certain type of person, your mind seeks out information and experiences that confirm that identity, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The power of identity in shaping our reality becomes most apparent when we consider the specific ways in which it influences our choices, behaviors, and interpretations of the world. Take, for example, the individual who identifies as someone who loves adventure. This person is more likely to seek out opportunities for travel and exploration, and their self-concept is tightly interwoven with the thrill of new experiences. Every day becomes a potential adventure, a chance to discover uncharted territories, whether in the form of a weekend road trip or an international expedition. Their perception of life is vividly colored by the excitement and novelty that align with their identity as an adventurous soul. Consequently, mundane routines are transformed into thrilling escapades, and even challenges are seen as opportunities for personal growth and learning. Conversely, consider the person who identifies as risk-averse. This individual's identity is characterized by a deep-rooted aversion to risk and a preference for safety and predictability. When confronted with choices and challenges, they approach situations with caution and hesitation, their self-concept serving as a protective shield against potential harm. Their internal narrative is laden with warnings and what-ifs, interpreting events through the lens of potential danger. For them, every decision is weighed against the risk it poses, leading to a tendency to opt for the familiar and the tried and true, even if it means missing out on exciting opportunities. Their reality is one where the need for security often trumps the desire for adventure. The interplay between identity, choices, and perceptions creates a reinforcing feedback loop. The more you see yourself as a particular type of person, the more your choices and perceptions align with that identity. Over time, this reinforces and solidifies your sense of self, making it even more powerful in shaping your reality. These examples illustrate how our identity not only informs our preferences and behaviors, but also deeply influences our emotional responses and perceptions. The looking glass self-theory underscores that our self-concept is, in many ways, a self-fulfilling prophecy. We create the world we believe in, and the world, in turn, confirms our beliefs. Understanding the influence of identity on our lives, it becomes clear that if you want to change your reality, you must start by shifting your identity. Here are some practical steps and strategies to help you on this transformative journey. Visualization. Begin by creating a vivid mental image of the person you want to become. Imagine the qualities, skills, and characteristics you wish to embody. Visualization is a powerful tool for reshaping your identity by priming your brain to accept this new version of yourself. Awareness. To shift your identity, you must first become aware of your current self-concept. Take time for self-reflection and identify the beliefs and perceptions that no longer serve you. Recognize where you're limiting yourself due to your current identity. Set clear intentions. Define who you want to be and what you want to achieve. Be specific about the qualities and characteristics you wish to develop. Setting clear intentions gives you a roadmap for your transformation. Embrace growth mindset. Cultivate a growth mindset, which is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. This mindset is essential for challenging and changing limiting beliefs. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your new identity. Regularly remind yourself of the person you're becoming. Affirmations help reprogram your subconscious mind to accept this new identity. Surround yourself with support. Seek out a supportive community of like-minded individuals who can encourage your transformation. Surrounding yourself with people who embody the identity you're striving for can be incredibly motivating. Take action. Start small. Begin taking actions that align with your desired identity. As you accumulate small wins and successes, you'll build confidence in your ability to change. Challenge your comfort zone. Transformation often requires stepping outside your comfort zone. Embrace discomfort and uncertainty as opportunities for growth. Learn continuously. Commit to a lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement. The more you learn and grow, the more you reinforce your new identity. It's crucial to acknowledge that changing your identity is not an overnight process. It's a journey that unfolds over time, one step at a time. As you work to shift your identity, start with small, manageable actions. These small steps, when taken consistently, can lead to significant transformation. Consider the example of someone who wishes to become more confident. They might start with small actions like speaking up in meetings, initiating conversations with new people, or setting and achieving small personal goals. Over time, these actions will accumulate, and the person's confidence will naturally increase, aligning with their desired identity. This principle applies to any aspect of identity you wish to shift. Whether it's becoming more disciplined, compassionate, or resilient, start with manageable actions that challenge your current identity and move you closer to your desired one. Ultimately, the process of shifting your identity is a journey of choice. You have the power to choose the narrative that defines you. Your identity is not a fixed, unchangeable trait, but a malleable concept that you can shape. You can choose to identify as a person who is capable, confident, compassionate, and resilient. The power to make this choice rests firmly in your hands. Every day you make choices about how you perceive yourself, how you act, and how you respond to the world around you. These choices, both small and significant, contribute to the ongoing construction of your identity. With each choice, you have the opportunity to align yourself more closely with the person you aspire to be. As you embark on the journey of shifting your identity to change your reality, remember that it's a voyage of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. Your identity is not a fixed destination, but a path you can choose to walk. It's a journey that requires patience, persistence, and belief in your capacity for change. In closing, remember that you have the power to choose your identity, and in doing so, you have the power to shape your reality. The world is a canvas waiting for your unique brushstrokes. You are the author of your story, and you have the creative freedom to craft a life that aligns with your most cherished values and aspirations. So why wait? The journey begins with a single step, a choice to be the person you want to become. Your reality is yours to shape, and the power of transformation rests in your hands. Start today and watch the magic unfold as you shift your identity to change your reality. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.